I'll tell you that the mission of Simply Hired from the beginning has been to help people find jobs they love. And although we've now had millions of people go through the Simply Hired site, we've known from the beginning that no matter how popular or successful Simply Hired is, you're going to have a large number of people that never get to Simply Hired. In fact, if you take a look at even the largest job sites in the history of the internet, you'll see that even the biggest sites get only a small percentage of the 130 million or so workers there are in the US alone. So the thought behind Job-a-matic was that instead of having everybody come to Simply Hired, which they can certainly do, there's all these niche communities out there on the web, and we're going to go ahead and take the jobs to them. And for the publishers that are working very hard to bring unique content into these communities and serving them, Job-a-matic offers a way not just to be able to bring this great content to their audience, but also to be able to make some money with paid job postings that either they can sell at their own price or by putting up listings that Simply Hired has sold on a pay-per-click basis. And so the idea is that the publisher also gets some sort of return for the additional investment that they make. So from our perspective, Job-a-matic is a way that really aligns both the job seeker, or the worker, and the publisher. And of course it's great for advertisers because now they can go to all of these niche communities and start advertising on them and get to audiences they could probably never access before. Well, when you take a look at the Simply Hired site today, what happens is that job seekers come to Simply Hired and they execute searches and they see results and they help find, hopefully, jobs they love. With Job-a-matic, remember that the action is being taken by the publisher. Although it benefits the job seeker or the worker at the end of the day, it's being taken by the publisher. And so what you have is a different audience. Now, publishers have a lot of work to do. They're working very hard. So the name Job-a-matic really signifies that this is an automated process. In fact, you can go to Simply Hired/publishers, or you can go to job-a-matic.com, and you can literally go and sign up for this self-service, and you can put this up in a few minutes. And so the name implies automation. You're going to see us release some numbers around this in the near future. I can tell you that Simply Hired's network, which has always been a big part of the strategy for us since the beginning, being on sites now like MySpace and LinkedIn and others as part of our network, we now have hundreds of publishers that are on the Simply Hired network, which is pretty exciting for us, and I think that this is really the promise that the next generation of the web brings to us, which is what in the industry is known as this big long tail of different sites. And to be able to bring jobs across those sites for us is pretty exciting. That's a great question. I think that as MySpace expands its capabilities and as we expand our capabilities, there's all of those possibilities that exist. Remember that Simply Hired actually has a multi-release schedule mapped out with MySpace, so we're doing a lot of work to make sure that MySpace is a unique job offering over time. And I think that integrating this deeper and deeper into the user patterns of how they utilize the site today is going to be a big part of what we do in the future. Well, I think that Cheesman is a site that many people find compelling because it's got a very unique voice. And people are always curious what Cheesman is going to say next. I know that's a big component of the curiosity that I personally believe drives people to keep reading Cheesman. And the content is interesting and it's compelling. And I think that we share many of those brand attributes, and so it's exciting for us to be able to work with people that are shaping the next generation of the web, and I think certainly bringing it more personality.